Hi, welcome back. Thanks for watching my top 10 exercise video. Today's top 10 exercises are of something I've been really getting into lately, and that's yoga. Yoga is a great balance between stretching your overactive muscles and strengthening your underactive muscles. So all you need today is 5 to 10 minutes, your body and me. Join me. Now before we get started, I'd like to remind you of a few things. First thing, I want you to take awareness in your breath. Every time you do a pose, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose as well. This is something called the Ujjayi breath, which basically helps you warm up your body from the inside out. Second thing I want to remind you is that I'll be doing each pose for 5 deep breaths, so feel free to join me for that amount of time. If you'd like to do this for longer, just stop the video, time yourself for a minute on your phone or stopwatch, and then press play again when you're ready to continue. Thank you and enjoy your workout. So your first pose is child's pose. Child's pose is great for people with tight lower backs and for people who've been sitting all day long. So what you want to do is start with your knees mat width apart. You're going to straighten your arms as far forward as you can and sink your hips back. Try and bring your forehead to touch the mat and really extend the fingers wide apart. Take 5 deep breaths here with me. Each time you inhale, reach forward. Each time you exhale, sink your hips back further. And that's child's pose. Your next exercise is cat and cow pose. This is great for lengthening and strengthening your back muscles. So what you want to do is be on all fours with the neutral spine. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees, and you're going to inhale, look up. Exhale, look down, round the back, hollow out your belly. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. 3 more, in and out. 2. Last one. This next pose is called bird dog. This is great to achieve balance and stability. So what you want to do is start on all fours, shoulders above wrists, hips over your knees. You're going to extend your left leg straight, point the toes down towards the surface. Inhale, right arm forward, palm facing in. Exhale, come down. Try to bring your elbow to your knee. If not, tap your knee with your hand. Inhale, forward reach. Exhale, tap. 3 more. Exhale, tap. 2. Exhale, tap. 1. Exhale, tap. Back to center. Let's do the other side. Right leg extends, heels up, toes are down. Left arm, palm faces in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, touch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, touch. Last 3. Touch. Last 2. Touch. Last 1. Touch. And back to center we go. Next exercise is down dog. So we're going to start in plank position. Shoulders over wrists. We're going to take a deep breath in. Bring your hips up towards the sky. Biceps frame your ears. Inhale here. Exhale back to plank. Again, inhale, hips up. Exhale, plank. Next, inhale, come up, stay here. Paddle your legs out. Get that stretch in the back of your legs. Back to plank. 2 more up. Back to plank. Last one, come up. See if you can tap your heels to the ground. If not, be aware of how close or far they are. You can always get better from here. Back to plank. So our next exercise starts in a plank position. We're gonna go back to down dog. So inhale, down dog. Exhale, plank. Keep the elbows in tight. Bring yourself 2 inches forward and slowly lower to chaturanga. Drop yourself down. Push yourself up to cobra. Let's try again. Starting in plank. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, plank. Slowly lower. Tuck the elbows in tight. See if you can hold and slowly lower down. Inhale, cobra. Let's try one more time. Plank position. Inhale, up. Exhale, plank. 2 inches forward, elbows tucked in tight. So this next pose is called pigeon pose. Pigeon's great for people with tight hips and a tight lower back. So what we're gonna do is start in plank position. We're gonna go to down dog. We're gonna lift the right leg up, heel up, toe down. And you're gonna move forward, bring the knee in and rest it down. You wanna keep your foot flexed to protect the knee joint. Now see if you're gonna come down to your elbows. And if this is accessible to you, bring your forehead to the mat and see if you can even reach your arms. Let's take 5 deep breaths, keeping the hips square with the mat. At the end of your 5th breath, go back to plank position. So lift that right knee up to meet the left. You're gonna inhale, down dog. Lift the left leg up. Exhale, knee forward. Flex the toes. Bring the hips square with the mat. Back foot, the shoelace side is gonna touch the mat, touch the ground. Try and do the same thing here as you did on the last side. So if last time you were on your elbows, good at elbows. If you reach your arms forward, try it again. Forehead to mat, 5 deep breaths. And that's pigeon. Next pose is called boat pose. Boat pose requires you to sit on your booty and work on your balance and your core stability. So if we're just starting out, you can keep your hands on your knees and maybe just keep the toes on your mat. If you're ready to extend your arms, do so. And if you want to try bringing your legs up, you can. So hold to your fullest expression for 5 deep breaths here. Sweet. So next pose is called bridge pose. Bridge pose is really good for people with tight hip flexors and who want to strengthen their backside, aka posterior chain. So you're gonna lay on your back. You're gonna bring your fingertips to touch your heels. You're gonna press through your heels, lift the booty up, pressing the hips towards the sky. Now if this is accessible to you, do a bind and shimmy your shoulders so they're under you. Keep the knees pressing in and hold and breathe for 5 deep breaths. When you're done, you can slowly lower. And that's bridge. Your next pose is a supine twist. What you're gonna do is lay on your back, and as you bring your knees to one direction, you're gonna turn your head to the opposite direction, getting a nice stretch in your lower spine. Here's what it looks like. You have the option to tee your arms out straight or do goalpost arms. Just remember to keep the shoulders glued to the mat. Do 5 deep breaths on each side. When you're ready, come back to center and switch. So your last pose is called tree pose. Tree pose is great when you want to practice balance and stability. So what you want to do is start by either bringing your ankle to your knee, foot to calf, or foot to inner thigh. Just avoid the knee joint. You could bring your hands to heart center, above your head, or let your branches sway in the wind. So choose your position and hold for 5 deep breaths. When you're ready to switch sides, come back down, switch legs, see if you can do the same thing on the opposite side. If you're having trouble balancing, really expand the toes and dig them into your mat. 5 deep breaths here. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to practice Mama Yoga with me. But most of all, your body appreciates it too. Only 5 to 10 minutes a day can make a difference in your life. So take the time, thank your body for what it does, and stretch it out. If you need to refer to this video on a daily basis, do so. Thank you again, and have a great day. Namaste.